I tend to like forget all the weird details on the side, like we just drove through a bunch of donuts. But yeah, is that lemonade? It's like a yellow liquid. I hope it's lemonade. Hey guys, it's Adam EK Swimming Bird, and welcome to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Nintendo Switch. This is part 6, so if you missed any episodes so far, please check out the description to get caught up. Today, Danielle is here.
Hello.
She is joining us as we stream the triumphant return of... Oh, you gotta pick a me here.
Ah.
The triumphant return, not so triumphant, I was interrupted by me's. This is the Feather Cup. It's coming back after 2 years, almost to the day. We haven't had one in a while. This is the racing portion of the online tournaments here, but there you can see it is right now going on currently. There's the code. It's in the description as well if you would like to join in. So let's get into it before we lose out on too many points because everyone else is already in there racing. And I'm going to play as Dry Bones. I haven't done much with him yet. I think I'm going to stick with the Ink Striker so we have this kind of grizzly, dead Koopa Troopa riding a missile into the afterlife. So, and also, the Waddle Wing, I saw someone say the Flying Beaver. Use that Flying Beaver glider. All right, let's get into it. We're going to spectate to start, but there's actually a lot to talk about that I want to cover. Thank you guys for joining us. So, the 1.1.0 patch just released recently. They fixed a bunch of stuff, so let's go through this real quick as we get a nice look at Lancer and Noodles and Zecco and all these other people racing. So, the big thing, tournaments now have the clock properly reflecting the real-world time. So that was an issue before if you watched the other battle tournaments. Oh, we're about to get into it. That was a thing where it wasn't accounting for daylight savings time. So I'm really glad that they fixed that. So the time is the correct one. And I'm just go for random. We got a lot of people in here. I can see Mitch's me. Lots of recognizable faces. Which one did you choose? Because we don't have your me on here.
I think the blonde one.
Oh, okay. That looks pretty close, actually.
It's not too off.
Okay, yeah, we need to get Danielle's me on the Switch. So other stuff, if you look behind you in the rearview mirror, which I don't do very often, you hit X to do that, you can see your opponent's name, so you know who is going to shoot you with a shell, and that's in online. The invincibility period after spinning out or crashing, or if you hit by an item in online matches is longer. You have more frames of invincibility, so you don't get hit immediately again. We're going to classic track here. And yeah, look at all these different flags. Well, a couple different ones. There's a lot of people. Yeah, doing this earlier on a Saturday, I think more people get to join in. So that's my goal with these tournaments and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, you didn't have you were player or whatever, right? You just have a generic name as your little pup there. But yeah, so it should be a little easier to not just get hit with something and then hit again and again. You know, sometimes that happens on one races where
I didn't get it.
You're just gonna get beamed over and over again, and you gotta try to avoid that stuff. But with those extra invincibility frames, I think it'll be a little bit tougher for people to just sit and punish you. All right, we're trying to do two-player here, so it does feel like it's a little not quite as smooth as a single player, but it still looks pretty good. Runs pretty well. Trying to keep up with Mitch. He's making a breakaway already.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be last.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
There's computers as well. So.
The thing that you did on the plane, kind of.
Oh yeah. So, well, I want to go through the updates here, but I can't look at my my notes when we're racing. But are you using smart steering? Yeah, you have that little dongle on the back of your bike. It's a little choppy here. But yeah, when Danielle and I recently traveled, Nintendo was really nice and flew us out to go to an ARMS event. I did a video on ARMS if you're curious about that. Same development team as Mario Kart. So if you're interested, you know, in what that team is doing, they're working on ARMS now, which is really cool. I was very excited for that game, even more so after playing a bit more. But on the flight, actually back from San Francisco was when we tried to play Mario Kart on the plane and tried to separate the Joy-Cons, but we were separated in the road.
Yeah.
So she was farther back, and I was like, here, just take this and hit buttons, and we'll see what happens, because I put on auto accelerate and smart steering and everything. And she managed to, it was a 100cc race, so it wasn't that difficult, but you did manage to get...
It was kind of the same placement I tend to get when I actually play.
We'll see here. You managed to get 5th out of 12 or whatever. It was around where I got to, actually trying to race. just by hitting the item button and getting some mushrooms and whatever happened, bullet bills and stuff. So that was kind of interesting as an experiment to see if someone could do well in Mario Kart without even getting... Oh, it looks like we might need a mic check. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
What's going on with the mic? I'm going to listen to the game here. Whatever, this is around where I got to, actually trying to race. It's a little crispy here, but hopefully I think it should clear itself up. I'll check in a minute. But yeah, sometimes having multiple mics going can be a little weird. Okay, so let's grab another, let's do, how about just a random one again. But I wanted to talk about the other tournament stuff. Yeah, I really want to make sure our mics are whatever. This is around where I got to actually. It's just a little crackly. Let me try something real quick before we get into this next race. I'm gonna see if I can fix the crackle. Okay.
Hello?
Hopefully that is better. We'll see. You guys can let me know. I apologize for that type of thing, but yeah. Having multiple mics going in can sometimes have some hiccups. It's clearer now, someone said, but that was probably not. I just fixed it, so I don't know if it would catch up. All right, Super Bell Subway. If you guys can hear me, so I'm gonna go through the rest of the patch notes. What are some of the other ones? You can spectate with multiple people when you're in a friends group. They removed that issue where if you had if you had more than 100 friends, there was a weird thing where you wouldn't be able to like have people get invited to your private group or whatever. Just weird stuff like that. Lots of the issues from transferring over from the Wii U. I think they didn't have a lot of that infrastructure all set up. Try to keep one eye on the chat as we go through here. Yeah, the game runs a little chunky when we're both racing in a tournament, online streaming, and who'd have thought with all that stuff going. But yeah, so yeah, the fact that now I can have more than 100 Switch friends and invite you guys, and like we probably will just stick with tournaments as we've done, because it's easier for anyone to join. You don't have to be on my friends list to be able to join these. Again, if you want to join in the middle of the stream, the code is in the description. But yeah, so being able to have up to, I think 300 is the limit on the Switch. That's going to be great, especially for ARMS and Splatoon and stuff, when you're going to have to be able to jump in that friends list, I think, if you want to play normally with those games. This one is just good because, yeah, you can set up little tournaments like this and not have to worry about that sort of thing. Hopefully they'll have some of that stuff in those other games. And I'm trying to glance here. Oh no, well, luckily I'm not in first to get hit by that blue shell. You can have the friend lobby. They changed, we don't have an Inkling Girl in here. Neither of us are playing as the Inkling Girl, but she had a animation that was like, it was like a Rosie the Riveter sort of grabbing your bicep as you flex your one arm. And it was just kind of like, I'm doing well. Like, it was one of her trick animations. And in some cultures, that's a little offensive because it's a like, hey, sort of gesture. I'll leave it at that. But they fixed that to where she doesn't grab her bicep anymore. She just kind of flexes, which is still cool. Like, they're trying to make sure that, they're not doing things that are going to offend people in different countries, even if it is, that symbol I think of, at least in America, as being a kind of just, flexing on people. But I stole a mushroom. So, yeah, that was one of the minor things. The Miis, I'm not racing as a Mii this time, but I should start doing that so you guys can gang up on me a little easier. But the Miis now have their proper animations. They have facial expressions when they do tricks, and going over ramps and stuff, they'll get bug-eyed and different stuff like that. That was kind of a weird glitch in this version. I think because the Miis are not necessarily as
the crown.
As tied in. Yeah, there's that crowny one. You gotta have the most points to get it in this mode. But the Miis, I'm trying to think what I was saying. Oh, they fixed their facial expression. I think because Miis aren't as central to the Switch, they didn't have a lot of that set up as well, I guess. Let's see. So what else? They fixed the animations. The starting positions in online races were like weird with players joining and stuff, that sort of thing. And you'll run into mirror and 200cc matches less when you do worldwide and regional. I think that's just a thing to make sure the game runs better with people on the other side of the world. You won't get as many of those super fast races. Everyone wants to go to Gooston. No, everyone's going to the Animal Crossing world.
They're saying the mic's still
Yeah, I saw
I
a
don't know
few
if
of
we can do
those.
anything about it.
Not sure if we could really. Let's check. And you'll run into mirror. Well, that's okay. It's good to have an occasional crackle, maybe. 'Cause sometimes if there's a lot of stuff going
Because
on.
I'm here.
Yeah, but hopefully Danielle makes up for the crackles. All right. It sounded a little better though from that little snippet. It's weird to hear myself while we're talking. Okay. So let's jump in here. Yeah, I did notice that the game, like, it seems to run okay, and then as soon as we get into a thing when we're streaming and both of us playing, it does have some little frame drops and stuff, like on Mario Kart's end. I did learn that when you play with multiple, like 2 players, it actually does, like, alternate frames between the 2 people. It's weird.
Oh.
So, like, one person gets a frame, the other gets a frame.
Whoa.
Like, it might not be as noticeable to some, you know, but you definitely see it's, like, not quite as smooth as one player, but it, you know, does what it can. And I've never tried 4-player in this outside of, like, the Switch event and stuff, so, yeah, or we didn't actually get to play 4-player during that. I got to play 4-player 2-on-2 ARMS with Danielle, though. That seemed to run really pretty well. I don't know if the 4-player one on one system.
Yeah, for how much stuff is happening? It was, yeah, it ran pretty good.
I think if we do another tournament thing with you, I almost wonder if we should try to have like another Switch going and just have me or
Yeah.
you on the main screen, and then I'll have the other one going. It probably would still, yeah, trying to connect with multiple stuff while streaming is a little dicey, but
Oh no.
it might work a little better in terms of
People are being
online
so
stuff.
cruel to this little pup.
We're at least
No.
connected. Like, other people I think have had worse stuff happen where they get booted from matches and stuff, or at least being able to race and
Yeah.
go, and so I think it's better than it could be. Okay. Yeah, we got the spring one. I'm not sure how it works online, but you can actually choose which season pops up. Normally, that was something in the other version of the game too. I'm just curious. I can't remember the button combo, but there's a way to make sure you always get spring or summer if you like it. It seems weird to play winter and fall when it's currently summer. It's just like, hey, let us enjoy the summer before we see the snow again.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm tired of the snows.
Coming up on the last lap here. I've been so distracted, I don't think I'm going to be doing so hot, but let's try to get in there and boost Pat. No! Iggy! Caroline! All right. Managed to get ninth at least. But, oh, Ivan.
I
you
wasn't
get past him.
last time.
Aw. All right, the results are in. The race is over. It said that right, yeah. After you, I think we only have 12 people. We got all people now, is what I mean, which is good. All right, so I handle. Yeah, we talked about all the update stuff. If you guys are, I was gonna say this a little bit different of a game style, but I'm the only one that gets to choose. I should be asking you what course you want to go to.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. I like the airport. We're just, we've had a lot of time in the airport recently, so maybe I don't like it as much as I would have before.
I hate the airport, the real life
The track
airport.
is, when you can do tricks off of planes, it's fun.
Yeah, the track's fine, but
I am a robot. And so someone says, so yeah, during the race, I think it gets bogged down or whatever.
oh no.
We'll do that in the middle of a race.
It's weird being on a stream. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, just gotta roll with the moo moo cows. That can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, so yeah, this is a very different type of game than ARMS, but I didn't get to have you talk about that a little bit. Like, if people are curious, because that game's coming out pretty soon. I definitely want to have that, online with you guys playing out there. But you didn't get to share your thoughts very much on ARMS, because I did my own little video talking about it. But if you want to talk about it,
Sure.
this is the time before you turn into Bite and Bark here. In a
I
second.
like Twintel a lot.
I think everybody.
Like everyone.
The new character of the 3, Twintel, seems to be the most popular by far.
She's really lucky that she gets to keep her regular arms and hands.
Yeah, it's like, not only is she fortunate to be an actress, she also gets to not have freakishly long, stringy arms.
Yeah. And, like, do they have hands in there?
That's why there's a lot of mysteries about that world that I'm curious too, because she's the only one with normal arms that's not like a robot or something. And I wonder if the ARMS characters have like giant hands, or they have like weirdly little tiny hands in their gloves or something creepy. Like, I don't know if they're gonna have...
Does Twintelle have hands on the ends of her hair?
It's like in Splatoon, the first game, we never saw the feet of the Inklings, and they were kind of like weird little nubs. Like, they didn't render them fully because they didn't need to. They always had shoes on, but I wonder if that's how the arms are. Like, the hands are just weirdly little things. Robot.
Oh no!
I'm sure we've got robot voice going on.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a way to my mic setup. I think I'm gonna in the future have to try to do some other finagling, but with all this stuff going on, it's like the mics have to keep up with it. But you know, sometimes the stream just goes how it goes. So I'm gonna check it in a second here. Let me, while I'm on this jump, let's see what it sounds like. Oh, it's so quiet. I have a bomb. Threw it. I can barely hear myself. I think I'm gonna in the future have to try to do some other finagling, but with all this stuff going on, it's like the mics have to keep up a bit, but, well, distracting me. Now I'm in 12th. Hello. I was looking at the stream, and then, you got a bullet. I want your bullet, Bill. Give me that. I don't, you know, playing single player, it's not quite as tough to, online, you get a lot of the better items, and you get to experience that more. Because in single player, if you're doing well enough, you never see certain stuff, like the gold mushroom and the, yeah. Oh, uh-oh.
What's
still laughing in the background.
What's happening?
It's okay. I got it. I was laughing over there. All right. Oh, I got the lightning. It's the last few seconds here. Gotta use my one. I'm not gonna have time to use it because the gold mushroom lasts so long. Last second. Nope. Jeez. Wow, you really bumped up in the middle of that. Yeah.
This time.
You jumped up way ahead. Okay, someone said the audio repeat. I was listening back, Elizabeth in the chat. I was listening back to my own voice to see how much I sounded like a robot. But this is the future. We're streaming. Just pretend we're robots that are programmed to play Mario Kart okay, but not really that great. Where do you want to go? Actually, let's jump out and try to get another group here.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure the people, get other people to be able to jump in with us. So let's join a new group. Isaiah's Clubhouse says, would you say Twintelle is the new Bayonetta? She does have a lot in common with Bayonetta. I didn't quite pick up on that when I first saw Twintelle, but I wasn't, Yeah. I'm aware of all the similarities now, like time slowing down, hair properties. I don't know, Twintelle.
Hair power.
Hair power.
I like her design better, actually.
I do think I like her a little more than Bayonetta, but I still need to, I haven't played much of that series, so it's a little unfair to be like, I like her better already. But I need to give them a fair shake. That was quick. We keep getting those really fast spectating things, and we're just jumping right into a race. Okay. Where are we going? You want Hyrule?
Yeah.
We could also change our people in here. I played a little bit as Dry Bones, maybe before it fills up. I'm going to quickly jump over and turn into Link.
With my person.
Yeah, I want to...
This build's pretty good for me.
I need a really good acceleration. A Streetle.
I do better with the bikes because I think my reaction time is actually slow, so I can make up for it by making turns.
The quicker, it has inside drifting. We might be going to Big Blue. Plasmic Blast said, I've never seen Adam in last place. And good job, Danielle. Yeah, I don't usually with the blue hair. Is that the person that uses the Sonic costume? Because he was in here before. Jared. I think so. He's true blue. All the way. If he's using his Sonic amiibo costume, I gotta unlock those.
I like the red shades the one guy has.
Let's see, is he in here? He might be playing as a normal character this time. He was a me before. Everyone's me's until you jump into the race. Alright. Link is racing for Beetle, the Beetle merchant. Well, that's good. Actually, does Beetle ever sell beetles? He just collects them as a side thing. I don't think he would ever sell his beetles because he treasures them too much. Okay. I think we're doing a little better here. Music sounds better. It's kind of an indicator. Hopefully it's okay. But yeah, this is kind of a weird experiment to see if we could get two-player online racing streaming.
Yeah, to see if it would even work at all.
All this stuff going, but I think I'll have to iron stuff out in the future before we do another co-stream. We'll do more recorded videos with Danielle, so we'll be able to play more Mario Kart together, but might not do another stream here for a little bit with you. It sounds mean.
Well, no, it's okay.
Yeah, you understand. Hopefully they understand too. It's just, yeah, I feel like with a game like Mario Kart where you're kind of just going into racing mode, it is nice to have somebody to talk to while you're playing, so we got more to talk about. Anyways, you mentioned you like Twintel in ARMS, and I should probably, if we're talking about ARMS, I don't remember, did I say? Yeah, I said that Nintendo provided travel and accommodation.
Yeah.
That's just a thing that we kind of agree to that sort of thing if you go to an event like that. You gotta disclose that it's like, hey, they invited us out here or whatever. I always want to make sure I say that. Let's see. I'm trying to get these rupees. I forgot that the coins. I think before I was talking about, like, it's not really worth getting coin or going out of your way to get coins or rupees or bells or whatever if you are already at max, like 10. But each one does, I think it gives you like a slight boost to your speed. It's almost like a tiny little mini turbo. So it is worth getting those if you can, even if they're, somebody did that. No. I keep missing it. I want to get that center ramp, but a lot of the time I'm relying on
I got it once. Somebody else opened it, though.
Yeah, usually if you got multiple people all going through, you can get it a little easier. Don't hit me with that red shell, please, Lancer. I'm trying to stay behind a little bit.
Oh, it opened.
No. Boost! Oh, there we go. I stole second right before I got hit. You got your bullet bill. All right. The other thing, too, so yeah, I'm gonna... If you're watching the streams, the new thing I'm going to do with streams is, like, the streams I can do as good quality as I'm able with all the stuff going on. But I'm also recording, and then the recording I'm going to post after the stream. So if you want to see a higher quality version of it, I'm going to phase out the stream version and put the new one. So look out for that. I did that already with the last Mario Kart stream. I don't know if anyone picked up on that. And I saw some people saying, oh, I thought I'd watched this already, but I posted a higher quality video one of that. I think I'm going to switch back to something with some good acceleration. I did pretty good as Link, though. Maybe I should be using somebody who's faster.
That's the other character I like to use the most. It's either Isabelle or Link.
I'll race a couple with Link just to see if I can do better with higher speed. Oh, you got push.
Ah!
I'm stuck on this ATV! I hope this is a good one. Uh-oh. Too fast. Okay, I'm gonna... I kind of was trying to get back to the higher acceleration streetle, and then I landed on Isabelle's moped, but at least somebody's using it. She's letting Link borrow it. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, people talking about... Wait, Noreen, so if you were driving in real life, like if you ran over a banana, would it actually do anything to your car? I don't think
just kind of squish on your tire.
It's not that slippery.
Yeah.
Where if a car can drive over rain, but I can't say for sure. I don't know. Enough banana peels, maybe. If the anti-lock brakes would miss out. All right. Oop. Let's see. It's weird to see like a very normal-looking scooter that I'm using, and then it's like turns into hover mode. It's like how can that modern vehicle have this? Oh, this is a. Ooh, yeah. This track is going fast, and then we got. Let's see if we can survive this. All right. Starting to get some good items here, being in the middle of the pack. I think that ultimately, online racing, I enjoy it, even if I don't do as well as like against computers. It's more fun because you get more variety. There's more exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening and everything. So overall, you get hit a little bit in your pride, but you have a more fun experience in the long run. Okay, here we go.
You're doing as badly as I thought it would.
That guy had a Mii that looked like Mario. Which, yeah. I feel like almost no one uses certain like I almost never see a Mario, but then having a Mii as Mario is kind of meta enough to be something different. There you are. Catching up to you. Go, go, go. I might want to, let me try something after this race. I'm going to see if I jump in for one, or I'll give you the controller and you just race, and I'll check out the chat during a race. I just want to see if it's the two-player that could be hitting it after we finish Big Blue here. Oh, jeez. Closest we're going to get. to F-Zero. People are very sad about that, but yeah, I really feel like I like if F-Zero, but if they're gonna go with racing, I think they're probably gonna stick with Mario Kart because it sells so well compared to F-Zero. And then yeah, personally, I'd like to see them try other genres and stuff rather than have multiple racing, you know, things. Oh, finished kind of the back of the pack there. I used all my mushrooms a little too fast. Okay, so I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna give you my controller as soon as I do this.
Madness.
We're gonna drop out and see if this fixes the little stuff, because I do feel like racing with 2 people puts that extra toll on the connection. All right.
See that.
Dropping out. You get to be me. Oh no, I gotta. So there, yeah. When you go online, you select if you're 1 or 2 player. You get another Toad floating in space. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Let's join. Get me some points. Here you go. Pick your people. All right. Now this is the time. If you want to ask questions and stuff, I am now the moderator exclusively in the chat. Oh, you got have the cool design that looks like the 3DS. Let me check this real quick, see if you're 1 or 2 player. Oh, another Toad floating in space. Yeah, little crackles, but let's see. I think it'll improve now that we're doing this. Let's see. Kybercraft says, "Hey, have you seen the new Splatoon 2 map, Humpback Pump Track?" Yeah, I talked about that in the stream a little bit ago. I really want to play some of those new maps. We're pretty close to the release. If you haven't been keeping up on Splatoon news, a lot of you guys, I don't know if you saw the trailer for the story mode. That was crazy. We actually got to see that like almost a week early at the event we went to for ARMS. They teased that there, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, but I can't talk about it. We had the embargo where we couldn't, yeah. But obviously, I wanted you guys to be able to see it in the Direct, so I won't spoil it, really. You know, watch the Nintendo Direct, the end of it, especially if you want to see the Splatoon 2 trailer with story mode, because there's a lot of bombshells, lots of new enemies and cool stuff, but also, yeah, character bombshells with the future of some of the people from the first game. Let's see. How old are you? That's a good question.
Oh, no.
Danielle just had her birthday yesterday.
Yeah, my birthday was yesterday.
Danielle. So yeah, today is the day, yeah, after her birthday, but
now I'm 30.
Danielle's,
which is ridiculous.
She's a year older than me. She's robbing the cradle. I'm 29, so we're both, yeah, we're pretty close. It was only like months apart. Oh, we lost a few people there.
Yeah.
In the lobby. Let's see. Yeah, the Inkling, Pokken Master Kiki said, yeah, the Inklings have cool new story mode outfits. I really like the boots in that. They got weird little, like, cages on. I don't know what I think they're for grinding on the rails or whatever. We'll see more of that, I'm sure. Pathin's asking about Last Guardian. I definitely want to finish that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few series that we've fell behind on, and I've fallen behind on, but the Switch launch kind of threw stuff out of whack a little bit. There's like new stuff that I'm trying to get to, and then yeah, I want to finish up some of the old stuff, especially Last Guardian, and probably get back to Pokemon here. All these happy late birthdays in the chat. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's see how this sounds now. I'm gonna let myself talk from 30 seconds ago. Yeah, there's quite a few series that we've fell behind on. Still a little crackly here, but
we got disconnected for a bit there.
Oh, maybe that was it.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, we're having some hiccups, but I'm still having fun.
Huh?
Oh, Pyukumuku. Somebody talking about Pyukumuku. Will you be doing a Splatoon 2 series? Definitely, and we'll do some multiplayer and stuff like that. But yeah, let me just try one last time here before we jump into the race. I'm gonna try to reset our mics and see if that does anything. We'll be right back. Oh, maybe we're back. Let's see. Hopefully that's better. All right, let's see. Single player, now you get to focus on Danielle. This is the first time ever that you've had full screen.
Yeah, actually.
Because yeah, I don't think even when we're not recording you've been able to.
No, we usually play together.
Aw, I feel bad. I've been depriving you of all this. You get
it's
the
okay.
full view of Mount Wario. Oh, you don't have your smart steering on. Pause it. Oh no, can you pause it?
No, it's okay.
You can't, can
this is gonna be bad.
Online. This is a bad one if you don't have smart steering and you.
I like to that a little bit.
You haven't, yeah. A lot of these I've been familiar with because I played tons and tons of this when it came out a couple years ago. So a lot of this is coming back to me as we play. I'm still a little rusty on a lot of these tracks, but Danielle did not get. I think the only time that we played really was together, so you barely got to see some of this stuff. Hopefully you'll be able to just sight read the track here. Go, go, go. You just knocked an Inkling over. Speaking of Splatoon, let's see. It's a little choppy, but yeah. Let's see. Any questions? Yeah, I was going to say, any questions in the chat? I'm trying to go back through stuff here. Oh, getting the stars. It's helping you, though. Ultimately, I almost wonder if you are going to have to, like, the meta would be online if you're racing with, like, a really good group of people. Just kind of hang in the middle, get, like, a star and a bullet bill, and then you just make your break at the end or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. I guess if...
I could see that working.
Someone might get way too far ahead for that to matter or whatever. Merp is asking, do you have to pay for online? That was a mushroom, right? That wasn't a super horn or whatever on the track. That was
it looked
weird.
like it might have been a horn. But...
So Nintendo, they're not doing the like monthly. I think it's gonna be monthly or some type of thing for online until in the fall. So stuff like ARMS, Splatoon, all that, we're gonna be able to play for quite a couple months before they introduce the paid online. But currently, you don't have to pay for online. And I think the idea is they want to show you that they're gonna put all these free updates out for Splatoon, and they definitely said ARMS specifically has free characters, free stages, free maps, and they're gonna get people to try it out and see, you know, if they enjoy it, and then they're gonna charge. I think it's only supposed to be like a couple bucks a month or something. It's not really gonna be much, but in order to improve all the online stuff, I think they're getting on the same boat that Sony and Microsoft got hit by a star. Well, they want to try to get in on the same thing to charge for online, but it seems like they're not going to be charging all that much, luckily. But I don't know. Personally, I think if the games are worth it and they're adding tons of content, that I'm okay paying a couple bucks a month or whatever to play. They announced the Japanese pricing, which was around that, and I can't imagine it being much more expensive over here. You know, stuff tends to be more expensive in Japan, so I don't know. We'll see. We got a little bit of time here before we learn about that. They'll probably announce it sometime. Let's see. We got someone talking about zodiac signs with all the birthdays. Someone said, I hate you unless you make me a moderator. That's not a good way to interview for the job. Keep activating my robot mode, which we were talking about ARMS. I think my favorite character, the one I might go with, is the robot and his robot dog, Bite and Bark. So appropriate. Let's see. Adam sounds like Puku Muku. What do they sound like a robot? Anybody have Bomberman? Radster wants to play Bomberman. I don't have Bomberman, but hook up with the Bomberman players in the chat if you want to play Bomberman. We got Music Park here. You forgot to turn your smart steering on again.
Yep.
See if you can pause.
Nah.
You can. Hit L. There you go. It actually. Oh, jeez, not tilt controls.
Help.
Why?
I can't see, and you're pressing things.
Hit Y. Okay, sorry. There you go. You're good. You'll catch up. You'll get a bullet bill and a star or something when you get back in there. Isaiah's talking about, Bayonetta and Smash versus Twintel. I still need to go back and try the Bayonetta games. It was kind of like a mix where I was like, it seemed like they were supposed to be really fun, gameplay-wise, but I wasn't as into like the world and the story and stuff, so I tend to want a good balance of that to get into a game. Let's see, a couple people have Bomberman. Play some Bomberman together if you got it. That was one of the launch titles that I was like, I don't know if I'll, I like Bomberman as much as the next guy, but there you go. Get that bullet bill. Yeah, it still seems like it's a little, we're not dropping any frames weirdly, but I'm sure the video version will be quite a bit better than this streaming one, just because, it's having some trouble. But it was an experiment, and I'll iron out the the hiccups and stuff for the next time we do 2 people. Are excited for the new amiibo. Yeah, there's a bunch of those coming out. I still need to try to get the Splatoon ones because I want to get at least the crazy ninja outfit for the Inkling. But a lot of that stuff, again, yeah, the way they like to do the Splatoon amiibo here is like it just looks different, but you can still get the same abilities on stuff, which I like. It's nice when it's just kind of like aesthetic differences and not anything that gameplay-wise, like the Mii suits in this. Is there going to be another Splatterday Night Live? I do want to keep doing Splatterday Night Lives with Splatoon 1 right up until the sequel comes out. But yeah, I need to try to do more of those because I gotta get level 50. I gotta try to get level 50 and hit S rank fully, you know, before I think I was S, but I wanted to get S+. I don't know if that'll happen before the sequel comes out. I am robot for during the races. Yeah, I think it's just too much stuff going on trying to stream and transmit all the data between all these people racing, fortunately. Sean's asking about new amiibo. They announced like a ton of them. We got like all the Splatoon ones, the Smash ones. There's like multiple Smash ones, which really makes me think if they're putting that much out, we gotta have a new Smash. Maybe at E3 or whatever, we'll see. Oh! She was eternally screaming. What do we want to do here? It didn't look like it really did too much just having you race. Maybe I'll drop out of here and get you back in normally so we can both play. But yeah, if you still have questions or anything or stuff you want to talk about, let me know. Oops, sorry. Let me know in the chat. One thing I did notice compared to the Wii U for sure, you gotta pick your Mii again.
Oh.
Oh, you have dark hair now.
Okay.
I was controlling it and you were controlling it. We're like fighting over the Mii. I should have let you select it. Can't remember what I was gonna say. Isabelle clones. I'm gonna go with Dry Bones again because I put him in the thumbnail. Someone said the tournament code isn't working. It should be because everyone in here, you know, there's a lot of people playing. So you just think that they gotta be in the tournament. How about just a normal glider with the Dry Bones symbol there? Oh, I got all my stuff on. Because we switched, make sure you have your... That's why you had to turn smart steering on. Oh, we got a Japanese player in here. Cool. Don't see that too often when you're playing a tournament, you know. Laser Llama, Chance, lots of people in here. But yeah, I don't see too many Japanese players that watch. Like, I've seen a few with Splatoon watching the stream and then they jump in and everything, which is cool to see. I like all the different flags popping up. Let's see. What was I was talking about? Oh, E3 stuff, yeah. I feel like we gotta have a bunch of announcements coming because they were really pushing out info for ARMS and Splatoon early. I think they're not gonna bother too much with that stuff at E3 because it's about to come out anyways. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of new announcements. Chance is doing real good, followed by Laser Llama. Bryant in the back. Snacks taking up fourth, hitting a shell. Crystal with a little Luigi. Look at that. Aw, riding on Link's bike.
Yeah.
Looks like you just like stole it. Kalia. This is the Japanese player here. Soltia biting everybody. Using the Inkling, because, you know, the Inklings are super popular over there. Not too surprising. I want to see, let's see if she'll do the trick where she just flexes. I'm going to watch Soltia. And then if they go over a ramp, you know, they do tricks and stuff.
They just did, but it was too far away, like, to tell.
Because there's also a way, I was talking about the Animal Crossing track. You can select which season you want. She's got her splatter shot. The tricks, you can also select which trick you want to do if you like hold a direction after you go over the ramp, I think. Which seems like it's just gonna mess up your steering a little bit. I don't know if that would... But that's cool that, yeah, if you were like the Inkling, you always want to turn into the squid every time you go over a ramp. That's an option. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Samwise talking about, speaking of Isabelle, Animal Crossing, that is the biggest thing that I would be really happy if they announced. I want to see the new Pikmin, the new console Pikmin, and the new Animal Crossing. Those are the two big ones that I really want to hear about, because we got the Animal Crossing mobile game coming out. There's got to be the full version, you know, the full console one sometime here. It's been so long since we had a proper Animal Crossing. It's been like 4 or 5 years now, I think. It's crazy. It was like 2013 or so. It's been a while. All right. I'm going to check on the robots here. Let's listen. Big ones that I really want to hear about, because we got the... Well, can't do much. We got to accept our robot overlords for now. She turned into a Boo ghost at the end and was transparent. Finish the game! Alright, let's see. Rainbow Road. I got, well, let's do Rainbow Road. That's a good one. Now, I think this is when I could do this. If we select quickly here, we can mess with our smart steering and stuff. I think I'm gonna, maybe I will keep mine on though. I might turn off auto accelerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're good. I'll keep this on for Rainbow Road because I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, this is the Rainbow Road that's not as scary. The new one in space with the toads floating around, that's the one that really is tough to stay on at times. All right, look at all these colorful Mii racing suits. Mitch jumped in at the last minute. I recognize, yeah, it's one of the Miis that I recognize because he always does really well. Let's see. Oh, Shane asking, so the ARMS, yeah, next weekend is the first of those ARMS Global Test Punches. And I'm not going to be able to stream or record that, unfortunately, because we're visiting family. But if you want to do that, you know, you might see me jumping in there because I'm still going to try to play. But I will try to, you know, the weekend before ARMS comes out, the second one, I will definitely try to hit all those times up. And because it's regional, it's decent times for the US. It's not going to be like the Splatoon Global Test Fire, where it'll be like 2 in the morning and I'm playing on a, you know, day or whatever. I think it'll be a lot easier for you guys to catch those streams and stuff, so please look forward to it. But I'm very excited to get to play more ARMS, and there's actually a good amount of characters, except for the 3 new ones. You can try all the different characters in that, including Midman and Helix, some of the newer ones that haven't been at all the events. So that'll be good. Go Snacks. It's weird when it shows one person's name. I guess it would be crazy if it showed everybody. Like jumping on these little humps. Speaking of humpback hump trail, little Rainbow Road humps.
Oh man.
I keep trying to, yeah, not that we're teamed up or anything, but I always feel bad if you're like ahead of me and then I beat you with a shell, but it's the way in Mario Kart. No rules, just right. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with Mitch too well. He's dropping bombs and having a rough time. We're not programmed, we may be robots, but we are not programmed to win Mario Kart that well, especially against people that play a lot. Practice. I like, but yeah, they brought the fireworks back in this one. They're better, more fleshed out, like they're full character instead of just faces, which is nice. What was the? Someone said do a face reveal, but if you watch the ARMS video I just put up, definitely check that out. The ARMS impressions and stuff that we recorded. See me and Danielle playing ARMS. Danielle dunking on people in Hoops mode.
Yeah, most of the time I'm the camera person, but there's one part where I'm playing.
Yeah, I thought your Hoops match was better than mine. I was like learning to play, and then you were in there punching people as a weird goof man. So that was cool. Ooh, that was was that Dry Bones crying? He's so sad.
Aww.
He's dead and he lost. Dry Bones, it's weird, like, it feels like if you were a Koopa Troopa, maybe you would just serve Bowser and just go for it, because if you die, you're still gonna be able to, you know...
That's job security.
Walk around, yeah. And you don't care about the risk involved when you could just still be sort of alive. And you can just take your head off and throw it. It feels like he's like better off for it. He's got better acceleration because he's lighter. He doesn't have skin and bones and, or he has bones, but no organs or whatever. I don't know what's going on inside of Koopa Troopa. Let's see. Oh, somebody's getting a Switch tomorrow. When's the next tournament? I'm going to try to do that, well, next weekend. Yeah, this is the ARMS stuff and everything, but I'm going to try to do these more often. And the thing I'm going to do, this is what Zach does. I didn't realize Zach Scott does this, where he just keeps using the same tournament code and editing the time, which I think I'm going to do. So we're going to have one code for battle and one code for racing. And the code in the description, if you ever want to join the racing tournaments, that will be the code now. Man, look at Mitch. flaunting his over 100 points. No. Well, actually, Laser Llama's doing a little better. Mitch might have gotten in a little later, but it's going to be a tough battle for the first position. Let's see. On a scale from 1 to 10, what's your favorite color? Green for sure, but wait.
Yeah, wait.
Green with probably a 9.
If I could remember like the color codes in like Photoshop, I could actually.
I thought I was like rating your favorite colors. It seems like that would be a 10, but I like other colors. I was gonna say Squid Girl Blue is the color that I always talk about in Splatoon that I really like. I feel like that sort of light blue is almost above green now. My favorite. Maybe I should change my Mii.
That tends to be my favorite.
Yeah. It's weird that I didn't used to have that as my favorite, and then you come along, and now that's my... No. Those coins. That's what I should be focusing on. If you can't win, at least just get a bunch of coins. I can unlock more carts and stuff. Let's see. Ooh, explosions. Yeah, this is rough. 12 different people flying down the track.
Oh, what the
Trying
cow?
to keep track of all that. And does Mitch have the Sonics? I thought he looked mysteriously like Sonic the Hedgehog. Which that Sonic felt weird in Smash. Now it's just like it seems normal to just see a character wearing Sonic's head in a Mario Kart game. It just isn't weird anymore. Used to it. There he is. Yeah, oh no, they were glowing blue. It looked like. Oh, come here, baby Luigi. I gotcha. Look out for the moo moo. Yeah, I feel like this might be one of my tracks just because the jaunty fiddle combined with the cows just crossing the road randomly and has a good atmosphere for racing. But it would be horrible in real life because you'd just be hitting cows. That would be very sad.
Yeah.
Alright, last bit here. I got hit. I think I'm gonna be... I managed to get my position back.
I'm gonna be last.
You almost caught up to Laser Llama with having all those points still was in the back of the pack there with you. He doesn't need the points anymore. He's just kind of going for it. All right. Let's see. So yeah, talking about Splatoon, I'm still wondering if the old ones seem like they're going to give you the old gear or whatever, which makes me think, are they going to bring back all the old gear? What do we? The Thwomp Ruin. I was just I was gonna ask this on the stream because we were talking about ARMS, but I keep trying to figure out. This is like bugging me. It's like a song in my head that I can't pinpoint. So the one character in ARMS, Master Mummy, does like a noise that sounds like either a Mario or a Zelda enemy, and I don't know what it is. It's not a Thwomp or a Womp because they do the like thing or whatever. I don't know. This sounds crazy, but maybe the chat will be. If you've been watching the ARMS stuff, tell me
place it.
What I feel like it's a Zelda enemy. And he's just constantly making the like sort of noises or whatever. So somebody let me know. Twitter at Swimmbird941 if I don't catch it in the chat. There's just some other Nintendo enemy that makes that noise, and it's not. I don't know if it's a Mario one, but yeah. Listen to those Master Mummy grunts and get back to me, please. Okay, I think we're getting down to the last couple races here. Whoa, that's the thing too. Maybe I'm clicking on the chat and it's like, hey. Focus on this. Oh, are we going to Hyrule? Okay, back to Hyrule Castle. No links this time. But get the cool music and everything. Okay, oh no, it wasn't. It's the blue Inkling that I saw. I thought that was the Sonic helmet. But the blue Inkling has a similar shade of blue. It's a popular blue these days. I think classic Sonic has the blue. Banana says, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Thwomp. I know what the Thwomp sound is kind of like. Or maybe, no, Womp does the double one. Maybe it is a Thwomp. Thwomps do the, like, single one. I just grabbed the Master Sword. It feels like you should be able to grab it and then just do, like, a crazy spin attack and knock out everybody who's jumping over the ramp with you. Because it kind of just spins there. It's doing anything that's sword-related. Just sitting there over the fountain looking cool. Master Mummy. Ace is just really into Pyukumuku from Pokemon because he said Master Mummy makes the Pyukumuku noise. I don't think that's it, but thanks for helping either way.
I like them. They're weird.
Yeah. There's a I think they're making a Pyukumuku pillow, which I'm like, that looks comfy.
I love the Rowlet pillow.
That was one of the things I got Danielle for her birthday was the Rowlet, the Pokemon pillow. Rowlet, the Pokemon. But yeah.
The softest pillow I've ever
This isn't, yeah, it's not no ad for the Pokemon Center, but I feel like they make really good, the Pokemon Center website, like the amount of softness in the pillows and plushes and stuff, it's like way better than what you would find in a normal store. Importing all their stuff from the Japanese Pokemon Center, I guess. Anyways.
Possibly.
Which is very comfy. Oh no, I have smart, yeah. So you can still take shortcuts when you have smart steering on, it's just a little dicey. I'm trying to check the chat. Octorok. No. Maybe it's the Skyward Sword mod. Everybody's chiming in with different enemies. I really have to figure that out. But yeah, if I can't keep up with the chat, there's the same as me. If I can't keep up with the chat, definitely know on Twitter if you can. That's also a good way to talk to me a little more directly, because I can keep up with tweets a little bit better than I can with comments. Ooh. Doing so hot here. Go, go, go. I run into Snacks.
I saw him too.
This is the last bit. Oh, I hit a banana, but I spun out across the finish line. Okay. Mysterious Gamer's gonna try to jump in. Here we go. All right. Merp has a weight loss goal before getting a Switch. I mean, that might be tough. That's a lot, 25 pounds is, you gotta, don't hurt yourself and be healthy to try to lose that.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
Your birthday to get a Switch. Make sure you're not going, doing anything crazy, even if you want to Switch.
More than 2 pounds a week is unhealthy.
There you go. That is true. Let's see. Camera Sauce says, yeah, Nintendo, they've heard Nintendo merchandise is really high quality. It's just weird that the Pokemon Center stuff, even just the normal Nintendo stuff, is nowhere near as soft, and I don't know what they're doing in the Pokemon Center to make these good little Pokemon so fluffed, but
all the Poké dolls are really, really cute too.
Oh, Isaiah says, where's the on-screen map? I don't think you can turn it on and off by hitting, it might be something on the pause screen, but they might not put it on with multiple players as easily because it's blocking a little bit of the center. I can see here though. The Wee Me guy says he's new to the channel, he just subscribed, thank you. Apologize for the robo voices. Yeah, you can't pause before the race starts, but I am curious. I like that when you're racing and you pause, you actually can just keep driving. If it's online, like if I did this. Yeah, there's no map thing. Sorry. I don't think we can, yeah, the map we might not be able to put it on as easily when we're doing online. That would be a whole other layer of stuff it has to keep track of. That's okay. In like battle mode, you get the map with 2 players for sure. I know that. All right, this one's fun because you get to go in the water. You pop out of the water. This is like one of the few tracks where you want to pay attention to who has the best water traction and everything, which is a weird stat that the racers actually have. The characters are better underwater. And then we got the cool. Or no, the sax riff is Dolphin Shoals. That's another underwater one. They really went heavy on the water with some of the tracks. They were like, we want to show the cool water effects and the propellers and everything. See, sorry, Mitch, if that was you. Busting through. We're gonna try to get a better finishing position here. Been kind of racing on autopilot for the last couple of these, keeping one eye on the chat, trying to solve the mystery of Master Mummy. Sounds like a young adult.
It's a little sad that he doesn't know where he came from or anything.
Yeah, that's what
I'm intrigued.
That I'm really liking about ARMS that I felt like Splatoon did pretty well was creating this mysterious world that you want to learn more about the characters. But ARMS is even going as far as, ooh, jeez. Look at all these coins, they're all gone. ARMS is going as far as like giving some of these characters like dark backstories and stuff where it's like Master Mummy woke up and doesn't know how he got all his like bandages, and I don't know, he was in some accident or something. He doesn't know where his family is, but he's trying to find them, and just a lot of heavy stuff for a crazy Frankenstein monster mummy guy that yells at you a lot and makes a noise that we can't figure out exactly where it comes from yet. These cool subs that their only job is to let carts spin off them. But yeah, I'm very excited. Like, I want to see if they're gonna do anything with like a full story mode, like Splatoon had all the sunken scrolls to flesh out that world. The ARMS world definitely looks like it's gonna be some type of weird Pangea continent future setup. So we'll have to see. All right, well, getting close here. I think we'll do one last race before we finish up. Again, I apologize for the weirdness of the audio and everything, but lots going on.
Yeah.
Couldn't be helped, unfortunately. All right, last one. Where do we want to go? Donut Plains? Did
Sure.
we do that already? We might have. But Shy Guy Falls. We got a good mix. Not that me deciding one is going to change it, because it could go to any. It's a roulette. All right, this is the last one, probably. And thank you. Oh, I tried to
Check
get
your
an extra
watch.
plan. The little ran in. Right. The little redheaded me on the side. Oh. Okay. Let's see. The bully. Samwise. I think it might be the bully that goes when it hits you, like in Super Mario 64. I think you've cracked the mystery, Samwise. I think a couple of people. Yeah, I want to make sure I give everybody credit if he did say it. But I think that might be it. That's might be the, because I was really thinking of like a big enemy that was aggravating, like it would constantly attack you. But that is probably it. I'll have to double check that. I like when like Splatoon had little images of Octoroks and bloopers hidden. Like they didn't overtly have a huge connection to other Nintendo games. They wanted to stand on their own. And I think ARMS is really following that formula too, where they're like, we're not going to put Rob or Little Mac in there just yet, maybe, but. That'd be cool if they did throw like one old, character with the Ultra Hand or something someday in an update or whatever. But yeah, they're trying to make their own thing, but maybe have little connections. Like Mitch or whoever that was hit themselves with their own banana there. Fortunately, I saw him throw it and it went so fast that it just landed right in
your
front
own
of him.
banana. I was just repeating what you said.
Hit on your own banana.
I missed. Oh.
There's a weird voice. Oh, that's the Shy Guys too. My honk, he screamed out this little scream of afterlife. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I think ARMS is trying to have maybe little connections, and if they make the sound effect similar, that'd be kind of funny. There was some other game that like something really sounded like Ganondorf, like the sounds that Ganondorf. Yeah. Anyway. That was the way in the old games where Ganon's laugh from Zelda 2 was Soda Popinski from Punch-Out, where they would like share sound effects and stuff, where I almost wonder if they're trying to hit that sort of thing, that same connection. Alright. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull out a victory here, but fighting my best to get up front. Throw a few fireballs behind me, maybe a couple in front of me. I'm getting some good Piranha Plants, which is helpful. Eat them all! Yeah! Probably my favorite item, but also probably one of the most annoying to deal with is the potted Piranha Plant. Oh, yeah. Blue shell me. Okay, I'm really gonna focus because this is probably the last race here. I'm gonna really try to get to the front. Let's see if we can do it. Get a win. I doubt I'll be able to catch up to whoever's up there, but if I make a good position, I'll be happy. Sorry, Snacks, as he falls down a big pit. Ah, jeez. Smart steering kind of messed me up there. I was trying to go at that corner. Go. Yeah. I don't know if I can do it, especially because a couple people ahead of me. Mushrooms, no! I had my mushrooms and then 8th. Yeah, not too bad. Not too good either, but all right. I think that is going to be it for us. Thank you so much for watching. Unless, I think the tournament's about to close here. We might be able to get one more in. Let's see. Is it going to give us one more? Because we're like seconds away from the tournament closing, so I don't know if it'll let us. How about, speaking of Master Mummy and spooky stuff, Twisted Mansion. Thanks for playing, and thank you for watching. I do apologize for all the hiccups and stuff. I was gonna say, this is, again, the same developers with ARMS. I think the Twisted Mansion, like the Master Mummy stage where it's all creepy forest with yokai and like is very evocative of the outside parts of this.
Cool.
It's
cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Haunted stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you guys again. If you want to leave a like, I appreciate it, in spite of all the robots. If you want to subscribe, we got more Mario Kart and Zelda and other stuff, Minecraft and things, getting back to that, and ARMS and Splatoon 2 on the way. that I'm very excited for. It's weird that as much as I love Splatoon, I think I'm more excited for ARMS after playing it more. Are we going? Ah, no spooky mansion at the end.
Oh well.
That's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
It's a drive-through cola or whatever this. It's like a weird lemonade. I actually don't know what this liquid is supposed to be. It's the one track with water that's not really water. It's some type of soda or something. Okay, here we go, guys. Gingerbread men are cheering us on. The Yoshi kind of lollygagging on a cake. We're gonna finish up here with one last race. All these presents and ice cream cones. I tend to like forget all the weird details on the side, like we just drove through a bunch of donuts. But yeah, is that lemonade? It's like a yellow liquid. I hope it's lemonade. If not, that would be a little fortunate. Nope. Ah. Everyone goes for the double items, so it's really hard to get one of those.
Yeah.
All right, this is my chance. This is my time to make a break for it and use my Piranha Plant to get ahead. Give me those items. Yeah, every time I go for a double item, I'm like, I gotta keep my my head on, or my gaze on another item box, because if somebody's gonna steal it inevitably. No, hit that person instead. Thank you. Thank you, Red Shell. Doing okay here. Can I keep it up for the end? I don't know. Snacks. He's been my rival this whole time. I feel like I'm always one step behind Snacks. And this is his track because of all the snacks everywhere. Sweet treats. It's definitely safer on a lot of these to use a mushroom when you got smart steering on, which I appreciate. Using it a little bit as a crutch because I'm trying to focus on talking to. It is tougher to play when my focus is split. Snacks! Thank you for letting me into second, buddy. I have no idea how far ahead the first person is, but if we catch up to him, I'll be super happy. Want to go out on a decent position. This is good because now if the blue shell, pops up, I don't have to deal with that. Get the double items when I want them. When he grabs his head and lifts it off his body, he looks like he's all like, oh, I didn't realize it could do that. Like, he looks shocked. He's grabbing his cheeks. I'm going to get rid of the super horn because that. We're in the last little bit here. Can I get through? Oh, no. I fell back to third, but I still did all right. I thought I was getting closer because I saw a big explosion. I thought it was the last one. You pulled ahead a bit there at the end. All right, thank you guys for watching. We're going to show the results of the tournament. We didn't get anywhere near the top, I'm sure, but I had fun. Thank you again for joining us. More streams on the way. Let's see the results to finish up. I'm not in the top 20, I know that for sure. All right, here we go. It's closed. Again, the code is in the description and will be, on the image here if you want to join future ones. Let's view the standings. And we'll see if we didn't get anywhere near it. Look at all these people. Mitch, oh, yep, told you he was good. He pulled ahead by 1 point at the end. Laser Llama had a good lead, but he managed to get in there. Lots of new faces.
Nice race.
Yeah, there's Barry, the guy that ran in right at the end of the one. All right, thank you to everyone. Some of these Miis have cool hair. And let's see, do we unlock anything from those coins? Nope, I didn't hold on to enough coins, I guess. All right, thanks again, guys. And we will see you next time for more Mario Kart. Goodbye.
Bye.